Hi everyone, I keep getting a lot of questions about how I can have all my loot drop in the same spot when I do greater rifts. So this seems to be unknown to a lot of people, so I want to share this here and show you how that works and how you can change that. First of all, you need to know this only works in groups and it will not work for one person in the group. But if you're not even aware of what I mean, I will show you here. So this is an example of some runs last night, and when we kill the Rift Guardian, everything will drop on top of each other. This is quite handy because it makes looting very fast and easy. I use the force move trick for this. I hold down left click and scroll my mouse wheel, which is bound to force move, and you can pick anything in like a second like this, and it's very easy and very quick. And you can change that to another person of your liking, and always there has to be like one person who, so to say, sacrifices themselves to have the spread loot, which will look like this, which is what you're used to as well when you play solo or just in general. You have seen this a lot. So there's a way to change this when you're playing in groups, and there's also a deterministic way to find out who has the spread loot. So what we did here is we left the game. So right now the spread loot was on Nina V in this run, and then she asked me if I could take the spread loot. And what you do is you leave the game with two people, one who has the spread loot and one who doesn't, and then the person who's supposed to get the spread loot will join the game again first, and then the other person can join. So it just takes a few seconds, and you can see who will have the spread loot by going to the Act 1 town and looking at the banner in the top right. This person here will have the spread loot, and everyone else in the party will have the stacked loot. I believe that the reason this works like this is probably because of how the greater rifts are coded, so it kind of just spits out all the loot for the other party members in multiplayer. I don't know exactly, but this is how it works. And here you can see us do the change. So I leave the game and Nina also leaves the game, and then I join back again, and this makes my flag appear on the top right in Act 1. You can see this here when I teleport there, and they will join back, and here's my flag, the white one. This is mine. So this means I will get a spread loot from now on. And as you can see here in the next run, this is exactly what happens. And from now on I will have this. So another small little trick that you can use to optimize your town rotations and your farming efficiency. If you know that someone in the group is kind of slow with sorting out the loot and picking everything up and this stuff, you can change it around to give them the stacked loot, and you can sacrifice yourself to take the spread loot. If you have like longer farming sessions, this is definitely quite helpful in some cases to save a few seconds every run. And that's about it. So again, the top right flag in Act 1 is the person with the spread loot, and you can change it by leaving the game with two people, and the person who wants to take the spread loot joins first. If you make a new game as a party, it's not necessarily the party leader who gets the spread loot, it's the person who loads into the game the fastest. So if someone has a really good PC, they will constantly get the spread loot because they are there first. So you might have to change it. And that's it already. So hope you enjoyed this little trick, and see you guys next time.